gonna say, don't let your mom film you when you're naked, but yeah, no, I get it. Hi everyone, welcome back. I saw that Amberlynn dropped a video yesterday, but it was Sunday and I wanted a break from my day YouTube job, so I also didn't want to do my night YouTube job. Let's be honest, this isn't a job. I have no audience here. It's more of a therapy session. You know what? No, I have one person. That person who watched the Chantal video. Good job. It was a long one. I'm happy we apparently share similar opinions about Chantal then. But yeah, no, I just wanted a little break. But it is Monday today, up fresh and early, so why not just make an Amberlynn video? Let's go, let's watch Amberlynn. I hope the title is just bait. I hope it's just like a little troll moment, that she's not, genuine with the fact that, oh yeah, no, I've been lying to you guys, and if she has been lying, I hope it's like, haha, actually, I'm done more. I just didn't want to tell you. Because fair enough, that's good. I'm gonna withhold judgment until we have finished watching that part. Also, I hope the quality is better on the video. I tried to change some settings around, and I talked to an editor that I know, so hopefully this will be better. We'll see.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I know you guys are used to me starting with a weigh-in, but I already did my weigh-in for today.
Thank God.
The video's already up. It's the video where I walked a mile.
Oh, okay, so it's like that same day. Okay, I was gonna say, I do recognize some of the outfit, but it could also just be a new day. You never know with Amberlynn Reid.
And today's the same day, but I just wanted to come on here just really quickly because I went and I looked at the comments and you guys are so amazing. Like, thank you guys so much for the support. Like, you guys are just as proud of me that I am for myself.
I mean, I was going to say, I am very proud of her for the fact that she succeeded on a mile. And I'm also happy that she looked at the positive comments. Now, I haven't seen the comments on the video yet, but I know there's always some negative feedback, no matter what she does. And she tends to focus on that rather than the positive. So, yeah, I genuinely hope that, you just looked at the good things and that you saw how proud people were and not the rude assholes who are just gonna be there like, haha, fat. I think, good. I'm happy. I'm proud of you, Amberlynn.
And my mom is super proud of me. Like, it's just so amazing because during my walk, actually in the middle of it, I sent her a picture because it just looked so pretty out. And I was like, Mom, I'm doing my freaking mile.
Good.
Because I told her about it a few days ago, how I've been thinking about it, like thinking about doing it. And I don't know, like I was feeling like I didn't want to fail and I was afraid that I actually couldn't do it. And I could.
No, oh, great. Again, pause queen over here. I'm happy. I am proud of her. I am rooting for you to become the best you that you can be, Amber, and good job. Just keep doing a mile every now and then. Just, if you could, every day, I think be good, but don't push yourself too much because at that size, too much walking and exercise might genuinely be bad for you. I do not know what her limit is, but because of the weight you put on your knees and and the ankles, it's not super healthy to push too far and too much as a heavier person. But you know what? I hope she does this. I hope she's continuing with the walking, with the exercising, and that she does keep losing weight. We'll see.
A lot of people are asking me about the app that I used. It's called Map My Walk, and on it, there's sirens.
I thought it was my place.
So with this app, not sponsored by the way, I sound sponsored because I'm like trying to tell you guys get it. No, but with this app, there's a built-in GPS. Well, your phone has the GPS, but the only way you can track like how far you walk is with the GPS. I know there's those conspiracy theorists who think that I actually didn't do the walk.
I mean, yeah, no, my issue is just I don't really like my GPS tracking wherever I'm going because I don't trust the companies to not sell that information to third parties that then use that to try and market to me. I don't want companies to have a profile built up and being able to tell exactly who I am. Like, it's very funny if you ask Google for your data, they tend to be quite good at mapping out like your age, how your relationship status is, where you normally are, like what coffee you normally get and stuff like that. And I don't like it, so maybe it's paranoia thoughts, but I don't want to be that known. I don't want to be that perceived. Please stop perceiving me, YouTube, Google, companies that try to market to me. Leave me alone.
I saw a comment where someone's like, all you did was like swing your phone around. Don't work that way because it follows the GPS. And then like when
Yeah.
you're done with the
Yeah, I know those sort of apps exist, and yeah, you can technically spoof them and you can technically trick them, but they do tend to follow like you have to actively go and walk, otherwise you'll just be stuck in one point. But I mean, if she really wanted to went out to like look up some tools and tips and tricks on how to spoof a GPS, fine, but that seems like a lot of work that she's not gonna do when she can just go out and walk, because that requires some reading and some like fiddling around with settings, and I don't think the girl is gonna do that.
walk, it shows like the little map part, like where you
Hmm.
walked, and you could like add a picture, you can add your thoughts and your notes. And I just wrote that me and Twinkie had a wonderful time. I definitely recommend the app because without it, I would have never known how far a mile was. And now I know.
I mean, there are so many apps that will do that for you, but good that you found one that you like and that works for you. Uh, if I could give you advice, check what the data they take from you goes to, but then again, Europe has a different system when it comes to how much companies are allowed to track about you. So I don't know what happens in the States, but I hope they don't take too much info about you because that's a bit uncomfy, isn't it? Anyway, let's go.
Exactly the route I took, so I don't even need the app next time. But I'm gonna want to use the app because I feel like since I did the mile in 52 minutes, I feel like I could do it like quicker next time.
I mean, honey, could you just not have, I don't know, a timer, your clock? That also works, and it won't be a company just collecting your data. And I know I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it's true, they take a lot about you. And yeah, it might not be like, okay, I don't care if they know this about me, but at one point it starts becoming uncomfy. And, you know, if you want to use this app because it had a lot of other things in it, like you could take pictures and you can like write your thoughts so you find like a really nice spot, that's one thing. But just for the timer, you have a clock in your phone. Use that one. God, okay. Oh, next day. Oh, that was a quick one.
Hello,
Oh,
guys.
for I hate this stupid bathroom ceiling. This white wall, the mirror. I feel like I'm honestly, am I in the back rooms? Is that what's going on? I don't like this. Can we not? Can we just not do this? Put, you know what? Put some Legos in front of us or something. Like, make it a little bit cute. This could be a nice, fun moment. It could be like, instead of just this hellhole, face the camera to like the newest Lego creation. I mean, that would require you to like carry the Lego into the bathroom, I guess, but or art you made, or like poetry you've written, or whatever. Just have that so we can read or see that instead of this, because this is nothing. This gives nothing, Amberlynn. Zero. Also, I don't like the uncomfy feeling, and I. All right, sure, whatever. Let's go. Let's see what you're wearing.
It is January 12th. Good morning, good morning.
Thank you, thank
My
you.
body feels like it was hit. Normally people say hit by a semi truck, but I feel like it was hit by a toy car because
What? Okay, I know she's gonna explain it, but what does that mean? Look, I love southern idioms from like states because they're so funny. Like the sayings are so out there and weird. Like some person was like telling me like, "Oh yeah, it sounds odd. It's so loud. Like some cats are banging on a tin wood. What was it? No, tin foil I'm rambling. I'm going on a spiel again. I'm gonna stop. But I love them. They're so funny and they make sense in the worst and best ways. But yeah, you know what? Okay, tell me how it feels like your body got hit by a toy car.
I do feel that walk from yesterday.
Uh-huh.
It's nothing insane,
Okay.
but my body feels it. If you hear
Good.
that water dripping, it's because we have to lightly have the faucet dripping because it's so cold here, freezing temperatures. So it's to prevent
What?
the pipes from like.
What you have to have? Well, I guess Oklahoma doesn't really have the same temperature drop as up here in the cold north, where it's like minus 14 or something degrees Celsius at this point. So I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit, but yeah. Okay, I guess sure. If it needs to drip, it needs to drip, right? Let her drip. Oh, I'm gonna start making some wet jokes. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Like freezing, I guess. I don't know. I just
Hmm.
got an email about it from the apartment complex, so I'm
Okay.
just listening to them. It's time to
Right.
weigh in. Hello.
Hi.
It's ready.
Thank you.
Stepping on. 509.6 pounds.
Oh,
509.6!
good job, girlie.
Yay! We're
You
out of the
lost.
510s. Now we're in the single digits. All right, 509.
Please don't write a heart or some stuff like that. I don't.
6. I wrote that so sloppy because I was looking at it through the
I mean, is it sloppy? That looks. That looks pretty normal.
camera. Let's not do that again.
Oh, but don't.
Yesterday was an on track day. So I feel like soon I'm gonna explain to you guys like what does on track look like for me versus off track. I've kind of just been like prolonging that because I know it's gonna be confusing to a lot of people,
That's not
but it makes
confusing.
sense in my head.
Oh, I am so good at passing. You know what? She's been losing weight consistently in small doses, perhaps for her as someone of her size, but I think that's healthy. I think it seems like a sustainable weight loss at this point. And yeah, good going, Amber. You know what? I'm happy that you're keeping on track for this long. I am a little bit worried about the lying part in the video, but I hope it's gonna be like a troll-in moment and it's not anything serious. Because you are on track, hon. You're doing it. You're doing the work. You're actually doing the work. And you can see a progression. You're out of the tens, like you said. Also, love this look you got going on. I am a sucker for like dark, high collar clothes. And if you have long silver or gold hoops with it, I would have preferred like a neat, tidy bun. But no, I love this. I know it's a very clean girl aesthetic, but I don't like the clean girl movement. I think they're very freaky. But no, I love this look. Very on point, very, very smart choice, very professional, high key. Love it. They, I can't say that. I actually, you know, I am queer, but
Y'all, I'm freezing and I'm about to take Twinkie out. So today we have a turtleneck and I'm gonna put on my jacket. So a lot of people got snow and thankfully we did
I like
not
the
get
jacket
snow,
though.
but the snow
I
is
know.
coming.
Okay. You know what? At this point, just give me my award. Just hand it over. Give me the prize. I accept the medal. I accept the trophy. I will have it engraved with best passer ever. But yeah, I like the jacket. I know it's in a lot, but I think it looks smart. It looks chic. I enjoy it. This is more like the smart, casual, chic look that I enjoy compared to the campy out there when I'm going out somewhere.
Cold out there. Like yesterday when I did my walk, it was just like, I would say it was like 57 degrees, which felt really good. Now it's way below freezing. So Twinkie will go potties. Now that I've been a
Also, as a larger person, the fat sort of insulates her, so she can handle cold a lot better. I don't know if that works for her in this one case. I'm just saying that the more fat you have, the easier it is to handle the cold. That's why like seals and stuff like that, it's just like nothing but fat and boopable noses. So, you know.
awake and doing things. When I took Twinkie out earlier, just a few hours ago, I
Hmm.
think like being up and like moving my body made me feel so much better. Now I don't feel like I was hit by a toy truck. I actually just feel good.
That's
Chill.
good.
Yay. I just wanted to answer this because I've been seeing it like float around. People are saying that my weigh-ins are fake and that there's a lot of editing to them. I do edit my videos a lot. That's why you guys constantly see
Editing
like
queen.
cuts. Like I literally just did one there, and then I did one there, and there, there, there.
Oh my
It's how I've
god.
always
editing queen. We love you for it. But honey, it's been done, okay? We know. We know you edit your videos. It's nothing new. Why are you bringing up this? This is old, old stuff, Amberlynn. This sort of comments always pop up. Like, come on now. Let's just drop it. Just focus on the positive.
That's how I've always edited my videos, and the reason why that, like, specifically the weigh-in videos are like that is because there is a lot of dead air. I'm sitting there waiting for it to turn on, and then in between hello and it's ready, there's like 5 seconds of just like dead air. I just take it away. And then when I step on the scale, it takes another 5 seconds for it to finally read my weight. So I just take that out as well. The weight.
If this truly bothers you, right? If this whole thing really is something that gets to you, I don't think you should let it get to you, but I'm not Amberlynn Reed, so, just show the entire sequence then. Like, don't show you, but have it be like, okay, it will be 10 seconds of dead air, but fine. Prove the haters wrong. If you want to, that's okay. No one will judge you for it.
I just take it away. And then when I step on the scale, it takes another 5 seconds for it to finally read my weight. So I just take that out as well. The weigh-ins are 100% authentic. They're real. I don't know how I can fake a weigh-in. I know that that's like a hot thing in this section of YouTube, is that people think that me and Chantel both fake our weigh-ins.
Ooh, Chantel.
I highly doubt she's doing it because she's being blamed for the very same thing I'm doing, which I have never done that. And I never will do that. That's too much. And honestly, that would just be hurting me. And it would be hurting the people who support me and the people who are watching me.
I mean, honey, you have old videos of you going through all of your lies. And yeah, that also hurt people who supported you. And to be fair, I mean, you have never technically, I guess, faked a weigh-in, but you have lied about your weight. So what she's saying is not 100% a lie. It's just a dubious hiding the truth sort of moment. Because you have faked weight, you haven't faked weigh-ins. But alright.
To see me succeed. Yeah, the only reason why there's tons of cuts is just because that's the way that I edit. I edit every single scene that I film just like that. Honestly, the reason why I don't show myself when I am stepping on the scale is because I weigh myself naked. I feel like once I get to like 490, I will just step on the scale with some clothes on, call it a day, show you guys. Maybe I'll have my mom film it or something.
I was gonna say, don't let your mom film you when you're naked, but yeah, no, I get it. She did say she was gonna put on clothes. Sorry, brain just jumps a bunch of different ways.
Just because it's not that I want to like prove myself to people. It's just, it makes me sad that people actually think that I would lie about something as silly as that because of
the thing. Some part of your audience is always going to be negative and call you out for like, you're lying, you being an animal abuser, but all of the bad things you've ever done, they're going to call you out on it, and they're going to keep making conspiracy theories about you because you let them, you sort of foster that environment with how you have previously made your YouTube channel and like how you build it up. If you want to stop that from happening, good for you, but it's going to take a long time. And even so, you are fat woman on YouTube, you're going to have people are in your comments and be like, haha, you fat, you lie because you're fat. Like, ignore the haters. Like you said, ignore the haters. Ignore that minor part of the comments going to be like, no, you faked it all. Because you know the truth, right? And that is what matters. And like you said, the comments on your last video were so positive. People were cheering you on or something like that. I will have to go and actually look at the comments now when I put your video on in the background. Because, you know what? They were supportive. People want to see you succeed. They want you to be better. A lot of fronts, they want you to own up to certain things, but they want you to be better. So just ignore the people like, no, it's just faking it, and go back to doing what works for you, because apparently it has been working.
If that was the case, I would make myself a lot smaller than in the 500s. I could tell you that right now. I just think it's beyond silly that there's always just this rumor that I'm faking my weigh-ins, and I've never done that, but it's been like an ongoing thing for, I don't know, at least 6 years, and I'm just like, There's never been a reason that I would ever do that.
Okay,
Like,
we
that's
got it.
wild. Y'all, I'm in the dark right now. It does not matter what I look like, but there was just an earthquake.
All right.
Okay, so I was sitting.
So that's fine. Um, Again, she doesn't look that much different. Same. Doesn't look like she's been crying or anything. Like that's normally what she's upset about. But no, she looks good.
Sitting here and I heard like a loud noise, and all of a sudden I felt shaking, like it was like wobbly. And
Hmm.
I was like, am I tripping? Like, did someone like hit?
God, that's really rude. Oh no, I when she said tripping, I had different things in my head what might make things shake, and I am sorry, that was rude. I will stop.
The building? And then I was like, oh, I'm in
Is that a cat in the
Oklahoma.
background?
There's a freaking tornado. That is like where my brain went. And but then I was like, but I don't hear a tornado. Like it was all so confusing. But
Hmm.
it was an earthquake. You guys, I have flopped so hard today when it comes to my eating. I have
No.
not been on track. And I
Hmm.
fought it all day. I purposely, I used to say sitting with the discomfort a lot. I'm sure you guys remember that. I sat with it hard. Like there were
Okay.
moments where it was so uncomfortable and it just gave me so much anxiety. Like being a food addict is rough.
I mean, yeah, it is because you always need food, right? You can technically quit drinking and drugs and stuff like that because you don't need cocaine and you don't need alcohol. You don't need pot or whatever it is that gets you addicted. And yeah, you know what? Food has got to be rough to be addicted to because you always need food. You can't quit it. It has to be there, and you have to learn to make different choices and learn to how to get away from the addiction, which can be hard because most of the times you can easily replace one addiction with another. It's quite common. So I don't know. I haven't been well. mm, Let's not go into that one. But yeah, it is rough. No, I feel for her, and she has a lot of other things going on in the background that can definitely influence and strengthen the addiction, shall we say? Not to mention she has a background with a family, like her family has addictive personalities. That's going to be amplified in her probably. But yeah, no, it's got to be rough. But journal or go out for a walk with Twinkie. Maybe that could help a little bit. Because going out tends to work, and brushing your teeth is another tip I learned from from bad stuff, from bad places. But if you brush your teeth, it will dampen the hunger feelings in you a little bit because of the disconnect. And I am not sure if that will work for a food addict, but it might help a little bit because the addiction is not that you're hungry, right? The addiction is that you just crave it to fill a void or something. But maybe like something like that will trigger like, oh, it's time for bed or it's time to get up or anything that might, make you not want to eat at that point.
Sometimes like the craving or the urge is so powerful that
Yeah.
like if you don't get it, you just feel like you're gonna go crazy a little bit, like you're gonna go mad. I
Yeah,
know for me,
maybe.
like when I do sit with the discomfort, sometimes it gets really emotional for me. I know
Mhm.
that I was triggered today massively.
Sorry if you could hear that. My stomach is grumbling. I'm doing like a 48-hour fast. Sorry.
I just wanted to numb myself. Um,
Mhm.
Very much like emotional eating,
Yeah.
not having to think about like reality a little bit, not having to think about like emotions and how I'm.
I mean, yeah, that is part of the problem because sometimes you don't want to think about the uncomfortable things, right? You have like a mental block in your head who's like, but what if you just didn't do that? What if you just go and do this instead? And that is most of the times where the addiction is amplified by, not amplified, but that's where the addiction kicks in because the uncomfy feelings in your mind, at least that is how it worked for me, but the uncomfy feelings in your mind that you don't really want to access when you start working on yourself and you start trying to better yourself and heal from certain things and you start digging like what is actually the root cause of this, what is the trigger for me, and then you have like a protection shield in your mind like don't think about it, and then instead why don't you just do the easy thing and indulge. um get this thing that you're not supposed to have because it's generally really bad for your body and it will destroy certain aspects of you. Or in other cases, when you think like maybe I should have this thing because it's good for me, and then the body just like, but no, just restrict yourself because that is easier. If you do that, then you'll be happy because, well, mental health is funny in a lot of ways. And I'm happy that we're talking about it more and more these days, but I can see where she's coming from. I get it. I was that at one point in my life, and it was not fun.
Feeling. And I've been trying to do the Lego and trying
Yeah,
to just
that's
like
good.
distract myself super hard in that way. And it's like I was able to
Mm.
successfully for hours like just deal with like the urges
Yeah,
to mess
good.
up and just like eat. But I don't know what happened. I ended up caving and
Okay.
I failed. And that makes me really sad. Um, because I feel like I'm letting myself down. I feel like I'm letting you guys down.
Okay, honey, don't cry about this. Just it happens. Setbacks happens when you have an addiction. Some people can just quit cold turkey. I don't think it works for food. Like again, you have to eat food, but setbacks happen. I remember years ago when you were talking about how this one girl who kept like tracking her off days and her on days, and how the on days just happened to grow more and more the more she worked on herself, and then the off days just disappeared after a bit. And that's healing. Like most of the times, it won't just be, yes, I'm healed, I don't have to binge anymore, I don't have to indulge in my addiction anymore. And you know what? Sometimes it's gonna be a progress. Probably for most people, it is a progress. You slip up a little bit sometimes, and you know what? It's fine as long as you learn and heal a little bit from every slip up. And I know that sounds weird and contradictory, but that's again my personal experience worked for me. I had to analyze what was my trigger every time I did something I shouldn't do to my body. And I sort of started learning about it, and I was talking to a therapist, of course, as well, because I can only do so much. But when you figure out the root causes and this mental shield in your head is trying to protect you from all the bad things, you have to chip away at it slowly, slowly, and it will not be fun, and it will be messy, and will be emotional, and it will be very giving at the end. And I hope that's what you do. I hope you keep working on this. I hope you go talk to your therapist about this. That you definitely have, right? Got it, right? You've been in Oklahoma for a couple of weeks, months at this point. You got it, right?
But like I have to be realistic with myself, and
Mm-hmm.
I know that every single day we aren't going to see a little heart in the corner of my calendar because it's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
It's like I would love to just wake up and be perfect. I would love to just wake up and be like, I'm never going to make mistakes again, and I'm never going to overeat again. I'm never going to order takeout again.
I mean, we have heard this a lot before this justification, and at this point, it's just a repetition of what you think that you should be doing. You don't need to tell us this. You can be like, this was off track. Why are you talking about this to the camera right now?
But it's just like not realistic. I'm
Hmm.
not always going to have a little heart in the corner.
Yeah, that's
It's like
true.
seeing so many of them consecutively inspires me and makes me realize that I can do this. And I know that as long
Okay, so she had like 5, 6 hearts, right? Uh, Next time, push for like 10 hearts, okay? So it will be slowly increasing the distances between the binges until you're no longer a binge eater, a food addict. You are a person with binge eating tendencies. You are a person with food addict tendencies. You have sort of moved away from that, but you're still in the gray area. That is how it works for me and how it worked for people I know. You have to slowly move your way away from the bad habits, the bad tendencies, the nervous tendencies that you might have, and work slowly. Don't rush it because rushing tends to be what makes you tip over, and then it's so hard to get yourself up because you was doing so good. You've done this for a month and now you're back in this hellhole, and oh my god, what's even the point? I can't do this anymore. No, just go slow and steady, Amber. You did 5, 6 days. next time, aim for a week to 10 days. Like, just small steps.
As long as I have more good days than
Yeah,
bad days, then that's progress,
good.
right? But it's
Yeah.
moments like this where I'm just like, dang, like the guilt is real. I wish I can go back in time and still sit with the discomfort, even though it was super uncomfortable. It gets painful almost.
Okay,
Like, I
yeah.
just don't know
I
how to
know.
explain it. Like, you only
It is, well, again, I don't know how binge eating works, but it is a tendency that you need to just do this thing, otherwise something else will be out of your control or it will be bad. You will not be able to handle a certain thing. This is a control issue. Maybe that's not how it is for binge eating. That could also be like it is an expression of an emotion that you, or something that you're lacking or something that you're grasping with. It can be a lot of things. And I think that you are on the right track. Like, you're saying the right things. Just do them, put them into practice. I said the same thing in the Chantal video. You're saying the right thing. Now put it into practice. And Amber, I think you can. You have it in you. And I think this being without a partner and living alone is genuinely something that's going to help her get to that. Because she's been more on track now than I've seen for the last long time. And I think a lot of the time she's using the partner as a coping strategy as well as an enabler to get her what she needs. Most of the partners she has had, we don't know that much about wifey, but they have been enabling her to indulge in her addiction. Um, the partners have also had issues and the relationships have not been healthy. I'm not saying it's like just on Bex or on Destiny or on Dana, whatever, but it's been a Dana, God, sorry. Crystal. No, God, no, Crystal. Like, I'm not saying it's on any previous partner or stuff like that, but I think now that she's on her own and she has to take responsibility and grow up a little bit, it's gonna be it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a growth moment. And I think that might also genuinely help her work out some of the issues that she's having. And the fact that she can't just go and buy a bunch of junk is helpful.
understand it if you've been through it. And it
Hmm.
just gets really, really, really freaking hard.
I mean, yeah, it is hard. It is an addiction. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying you have to want to work on the addiction and you have to make the commitment. You cannot start getting better until you actively want it yourself. And I know that might come off as rude in this case because she probably wants to get better, but one part of her has always like, whatever, because for a long time the money came from the fact that she was this overweight YouTuber who was a bit controversial in certain circles. And I do believe that this is something that she has used as a crutch before. Perhaps I am wrong, I could be wrong, but I don't think she's actively worked on getting better, despite the fact that she has had the resources to do so. And honestly, I hope this living alone situation is giving her enough self-realizations that she has to start working on her problems in a different way than she has done when she had partners.
And sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm powerful.
You are a lion, roar, honey.
I don't know, I'm just
No, sweetheart, you're a lion,
not happy with
roar.
myself right now, and I just wanted to like kind of just talk about how I was feeling. And my next weigh-in is not going to be cute. I know it's not.
I know, but I remember you were listening to like Katy Perry ages ago and like crying about fireworks, right? Come on, honey. Just, listen to some Katy Perry. I don't like her, but listen to some Katy Perry and empower yourself a little bit, okay?
I was doing so good and I was losing weight almost every weigh-in,
I
and I
know.
know that I'm going to weigh
It's
in
rough.
tomorrow and there's going to be a weight gain, and I'm not looking forward to seeing that. But I'm
Okay,
hoping
you'll
that
work it
it'll
out.
motivate me to like do better,
Yeah,
be better. And I don't want to let, one night, one slip up ruin, my progress.
it
Okay, you
shouldn't.
guys, so the
Okay.
rest of this vlog is just a bunch of Lego talk.
I do like the little warning of like gonna be lots of Legos now, but honestly, it's just 3 minutes basically, 2 minutes talk. I'm fine with it,
I hope that you do enjoy.
and I don't
I know
hate a
I
Lego
did.
talk.
So I finished the Lego I was
All
doing.
right.
So this is what it looks like here. The back of it looks like that because there's like spots where you can hang it on the wall, which is pretty neat. I might just put it on my bookshelf. This one was super easy and super fun. I've definitely been using Legos as a distraction.
That's good.
So now I'm gonna go choose the next one I'm gonna do. Ooh. I got someone asking where Astro Boy was from. I actually got him from Amazon. It is a little pricey.
I mean, okay. I mean, I know it's not just from video games. Astro Boy is like I think it was a manga, like from way back before I was born. But then I played a video game for like 2002. Can that be? Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, I like Astro Boy. It was one of the first like real video games I got to play. It was this, Oblivion, and Harry Potter for the Wii that I played. Like Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets for Wii or whatever. Those were the video games. I think like these are the three starter options. Oh yeah, I did play Pokemon as well, but these are the starting options you get to form your personality, and I picked Oblivion, so I went into the fantasy nerd shit. And now I am an unapologetic Skyrim apologizer. I know it's bad. I know it's not good compared, but I enjoy it, and I spend so much time modding it, and I have so many new houses, and I can adopt more children, and we can all go on adventures and be a dragon slaying family together. Oh, and interesting NPCs love that Love Runmare, I think his name is. God, he's so funny. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go back before I start talking about video games and no one is interested in that.
He's like $80.
Damn, okay.
I get all of my Legos or knockoff Legos, if you will, from Amazon. But some brands are very pricey. But it was worth it because it's really sturdy, it's nice, it's made well. Okay guys, so my option is a black car, a robot bear, modern art, or a Polaroid camera.
Did you not say that you really like the modern art? Weren't you gonna, build that one? Is that your thing?
And I know exactly which one I want. Try to guess. Modern if you said car, you are wrong. I chose modern art.
Easy.
It looks so fun. All right, you guys,
It was also like 18 plus, right? So it's gonna be a bit complicated to build. You know what? I think that one will really distract you. Good job, Amber. Good choice.
About to start my next Lego. Ooh. Bag 1 complete. Bag 2 is complete.
Ooh.
Third bag is now complete. Okay, so bag 4 is now complete. Bag 5 is now completed. Sixth bag.
Alright, this little
finished.
jump cut of like progression. That's cute. You know what? I think you could. Well, I don't want to step on the toes of the editing queen. I honestly have no right to speak on that. My editing is very sloppy in these videos. But you could have made it like a cute stop motion thing, couldn't you? Like instead of having the voiceover camera shaky thing, like make it a little stop motion thing, right? It doesn't have to be super complicated because God knows stop motion takes so much time. I am aware. But I think it could have been cute, like, slowly move the piece around until you build it up. I think that could have been a moment.
Okay, so bag 7, which was the last bag, is complete.
Yay.
So now I'm going to take all these and build the art. All right, so here it is. It's supposed to be modern art, and it's like a face.
Abstract.
Here's the mouth.
Got it.
The eyes. But since there were several options.
God, I hate that man. Picasso was such an asshole. Okay. No, don't go on art spiel. Don't ramble. Let's go.
Of what modern art to make. There's like all these extra pieces. So I think I'm going to use a couple of them and just kind of edit this. Okay, so I changed a few pieces. And I don't know what it was, but I really wanted to use these guys. So I definitely had to make room for those. But there it is. I could not stop doing this one. Like I genuinely found this one to be one of the most fun ones that I've done recently.
That's good.
I hope that you guys enjoyed my little Lego talk or my vlog in general, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
You know what? Very inoffensive. I liked it. I liked the Lego talk. As for the rest of the video, yes, you had a setback, and that is okay. You can have setbacks, as long as it doesn't get to be a bunch of setbacks in a row, because then it's no longer setbacks, then it's falling back into bad habits. So you know what? I hope you're honest. I hope you actually said and that you learned that this is not good. And I am happy. It was a bit of a boring one, I will say, in certain aspects. I didn't have that much to say about all the things, but I think it was good. I think self-realizations were good. I hope she puts them into practice. And I like the little art. I think I cut a 30-minute or something ramble about how awful Pablo Picasso was at the end, so hopefully nothing of that made it into the final edit, because I too am an editing queen when it comes to these videos. But yes, thank you so much. It was so fun. I have to go back and do my other job. I have to switch an avatar and put on a different video. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I hope you had fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.